Have you ever prayed, poured your heart out, and heard nothing back? No sign. No whisper. Just silence. It feels like God is far away, doesn't it? But what if I told you, He's been speaking all along, and you've just been missing the frequency? In this video, you're not just going to learn how to pray, you're going to learn how to listen. Because hearing God's voice isn't a mystery, it's a skill. A spiritual discipline. And once you grasp it, your entire faith life will change. Stay with me till the end. I'll walk you through the exact ways to tune into God's voice, share the signs you're already hearing Him, and reveal how ancient prophets and even Jesus Himself made it part of their daily rhythm. Let's be honest, many of us pray like leaving a voicemail. Dear God, I need help with this. God, why did this happen? God, please give me peace. Then we hang up. No pause. No silence. No time for a response. We treat God like an emergency hotline, not a living friend. But faith, real, vibrant faith, is a two-way street. Think of it this way: if your best friend always talked and never let you speak, how deep would your relationship be? The truth? God is always speaking. But most of us are too distracted, too hurried, or too afraid of silence to hear Him. Do you know what Jesus did more often than preach? He withdrew. Scripture tells us that Jesus often went to lonely places to pray. But it wasn't just to talk, it was to listen. In Luke 5 verse 16, we read, "But Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed." He was aligning. He was receiving. Elijah heard God in a still small voice, not in thunder. Samuel heard Him call in the night, because he was quiet enough to hear. Listening is worship. Silence is not empty, it's full of God. You may be asking, if God is speaking, why can't I hear Him? Here are 4 common reasons. Noise. Our world is loud. Social media, texts, news, podcasts, our souls are never still. Psalm 46 verse 10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." Stillness is the gateway to divine hearing. Fear. Some of us are scared of what God might say. Will He ask me to give something up? Will I be convicted? But God's voice is never cruel, it corrects, yes, but always in love. Unbelief. We think God speaks to pastors, prophets, and saints, but not to us. That's a lie. John 10 verse 27 says, "My sheep hear my voice." Are you His sheep? Then His voice is your birthright. No training. We were never taught how to listen. Church teaches prayer, worship, reading scripture, but few teach how to discern the whisper of God. That's what changes today. So, how do you learn to hear God? Let me walk you through a simple framework, used by monks, prophets, and everyday believers who have learned the rhythm of divine dialogue. Step 1. Create sacred space. You can't hear a whisper in a crowd. Choose a quiet place. Early morning. Before the rush. Turn off your phone. Light a candle. Open your heart. Make it daily. God honors rhythm. He shows up when we make room. Step 2. Breathe and invite. Before you pray, breathe. Inhale deeply. Say, "Speak, Lord. I am listening." This posture tells heaven, I'm not just here to talk, I'm here to receive. Step 3. Pray briefly, then pause. Tell God what's on your heart, but don't rush. Then pause. And wait. Don't be in a hurry. It might feel like nothing is happening. But trust me, this is the space where miracles begin. Step 4. Journal what you hear. Sometimes God speaks in thoughts, scripture, memories, even a gentle knowing. Write down whatever comes. Over time, you'll recognize His tone. His consistency. God never contradicts His word, never condemns, never shames. His voice is gentle and true. Let's break down the most common ways God speaks today. Through Scripture. The Bible is living. Have you ever read a verse and felt like it was written just for you? That's God. Through peace or conviction. Philippians 4 verse 7 talks about the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. When God is leading, you'll feel peace even if it doesn't make logical sense. And if you're going the wrong way, He'll gently convict, not to shame, but to guide. Through people. God often uses wise voices, pastors, mentors, friends, to echo what He's already saying. Through dreams and visions. God still speaks in dreams. Ask Him before bed, if you have something to say, I'm listening. Keep a notebook by your bed. Through inner nudges, a feeling. A prompting. A sudden thought, you weren't thinking about them, and suddenly you're led to pray for someone. That's God. But, always test what you hear. 1 John 4 verse 1 says, test the spirits to see whether they are from God. Use Scripture. Use community. Use discernment. Friend, hearing God is not for the elite. It's for you. You were made for relationship. Not ritual. You were made for conversation. Not monologue. Prayer is not just what you say, it's the quiet courage to listen. And when you do, you'll find that heaven is not silent. It never was. If this stirred something in you, don't scroll away. Subscribe for more videos that deepen your walk with God. Comment below, I want to hear Him. And turn on the bell because we're just getting started. You're not alone in this. God speaks. And together, we're learning to listen.